guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to another video. It is officially August, which means that it's back to school season. It personally pains me to say because literally, what the heck, summer literally flew by and I'm not ready to go back to school. And I'm sure many of you are probably nervous or also not ready to go back to school. Maybe some of you are starting a new school, recently moved, or I don't know, maybe you just don't like school, period. For those of you who are starting high school, I figure since I'm going into my junior year, I can use my wisdom that I have from freshman and sophomore years to pass on to you guys and hopefully give you some useful advice and tips. So let's get started. And before we get started, I just want to say, take my advice with a grain of salt. You know, you don't have to abide by this video. This is your high school experience and it's for you to figure out on your own. And yeah, this video is just hopefully gonna be helpful, but if not, that's totally okay too. Just thanks for clicking the video. Okay, I have my little notes app. Okay, for starters, don't overbook yourself. And what I mean by that is don't take like a million classes and a million extracurriculars to the point where you're swamped and gonna get burned out in less than like a month. I have a lot of friends who took classes that they honestly had no interest in, but the only reason they were interested in it because it said honors or AP in front of it. Like, you want to find a good happy medium of taking classes that will probably push you or benefit you towards like a career that you're interested in. Like, you don't want to stress yourself out, especially if you're a freshman, because I have a lot of friends their freshman year who kind of booked themselves up and were super stressed, and it didn't end up so well. You end up with burnout and then it just doesn't go well from there. So don't overbook yourself. Find your happy medium. I know it's great to get involved in like a million different things, but if the million different things are like causing you to miss assignments, be super stressed out, and have like crying sessions every night, then maybe it's not worth it. Don't overbook yourself, guys. This next one, I would probably say don't limit yourself to a certain title. Like, I kid you not, my freshman year, there was this guy who was a varsity football star athlete, and on the other hand, he also did choir, and he was known for doing both of those, and he loved both of them. And I honestly feel like I'm the same way. I love media, I love dance, I love theater, but I'm not just gonna stick to one and label myself as a theater kid or an athlete, because girl, I kid you not, I am not no athlete in any world. But yeah, so don't label yourself, because labels and cliques honestly don't define you. You can do a million different things and be good at a million different things, or do nothing. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, I feel like this one's kind of a big one. Dating. Because there's a lot of stuff that high school dating, there's just a lot of drama with high school dating. I'm just gonna say, for the freshmen, do not date anyone your freshman year. Don't do it. Hold back if you can. First of all, if you guys break up, I hate to be that person, but like, freshman relationships are kind of iffy, and if y'all break up, you have to go through the next 4 years dealing with that person, and it's low-key awkward. Like, as a freshman, I know so many people who got like so excited about like the whole high school freedom and just like, you know, I get to start dating now, or like, oh, like someone likes me, like let me just be with them because they like me. And then a couple weeks or like a month goes by and then you're like, I don't really like this person anymore. Because girl, it happened to me too. And it happened to like a lot of my other friends. I don't want to say trigger happy, but they just get this over excitement about like being in high school and having someone like them for the first time, or having an opportunity to be in a relationship, that they just jump into it without kind of thinking about anything. And then a month later they break up. So don't do it. Listen to me. Don't date anyone your freshman year. Please just don't. If you're a sophomore, that's cool. You're mature by then, so you can kind of do what you want. But yeah, your freshman year, don't do it. And two, if you're gonna be in a relationship, at least try and keep it private. Like, I understand maybe like your best friend, you get to tell them certain things, but no one needs to know that you guys skip second period to go have sex in the bathroom. Ain't nobody need to know that. Join and try new things. At my school, there's a million different things that you can join, whether it be a club or a sport. Honestly, joining and trying new things is really good for stepping outside of your comfort zone. And not only that, you get to meet a lot of new people who share the same interest as you, and who knows, maybe you'll make a new friend. And I think it's just a great like way to explore yourself and your self-interest. Friend drama. Ooh, girl. I'm just gonna say this right now. The friends that you walk into high school with are not gonna be the same people that you walk out of high school with. I understand that like in your teenage years, your friends are everything, but sometimes certain friends aren't everything. We all grow and change, and sometimes you might not like who your friend is growing and changing into. Like honestly, I had some friends who were doing not so good things and kind of had to drop them. When I was a sophomore, I had friends who weren't treating me the best, so I had to distance myself from them, and they had like honestly, they were in no rush to kind of like apologize and to come back. And you know, that gave me the go ahead to be like, these are not the people that I need in my life. I can go make better friends. It's kind of one of the tough things about growing up. There's gonna be people in your life who are here to stay and are rock solid, and there's certain people who are just, you know, here for a good chapter or so and then they gotta go. Either they choose to walk out or you choose to open the door for them because you realize, hey, maybe they're not so good for me to keep around. It's just the way life goes. Whew. This one's a pretty big one. You know, hygiene is like the biggest thing when it comes to high school because girl, you're gonna be around a million different people. If anyone was to attack you about anything, the first thing that would probably come to mind is hygiene. If you smell bad or if you look a little crusty, girl, they're gonna come for you. Like if I can smell you in the wintertime, that is a big problem. Please make sure that you are brushing your teeth, showering, and wearing deodorant. Doing every little thing that you can to make yourself appear like nice and clean and smell nice and clean. Because if anything, the one thing people will talk shit about you about is if you smell. So don't smell. Okay, next one. Constantly being negative. I cannot tell you about the amount of people who I have tried to talk to and they're just constantly negative. Like, bro, I'm trying to turn your bad thing into a good thing and you're just keep dumping on this one good thing and bringing in 5 million bad things. Like, baby girl, let's bring in some sunshine and rainbows because everything can't be that bad. And I just remember meeting a lot of people who are like this, who are constantly negative and constantly like, you try to switch the situation and be like, oh, well, like, you know, you still have this, or like, you know, this is happening and maybe it'll be good. And they constantly want to just shit on your parade that you're trying to throw for them. And I'm like, don't constantly be negative. I hate people like that. Okay, next one. Don't take advantage of your time. If you have half of the class period to get your work done, use that class period to get your work done. Girl, I cannot stress enough how many times I have dilly-dallied on my phone and not gotten my work done in class when I know I needed to, especially because I have things going on after school. If you have things going on after school and you're not taking advantage of your class time, you are missing out big time. One thing I like to tell myself is like, if I'm watching a video right now in class, the video's not going to go anywhere. The video will still be there by the time I get home and finish all my stuff. The internet is forever. This homework assignment is due at 11:59, so this is not forever. I need to get on it. Ask questions in class if you need it. If you don't understand the material, girl, take advantage of your time, please. This next one is called locking in. If you don't know how high school works, it's basically by semesters. You have first semester, then second semester. First semester happens, you finish finals and whatever. Once second semester starts, people are like, oh, I'm gonna lock in, like all my grades are gonna get up. No, you need to be locked in from the second that you start high school and you are walking in as a freshman. You cannot be locked in your junior year first semester or your freshman year second semester. No, you need to be locked in from the very beginning because I kid you not, it only gets harder the older you get, and it's so much harder to make a comeback your senior year versus if you just set yourself up really good your freshman year, if that makes sense. Set yourself up so that freshman year you are locked in and that you are getting yourself in a good starting position for the rest of your high school life. Trust me. Do not lock in like last minute because, girl, that's not going to work. Okay, one of the next things I wanted to say is organization. Girl, you're gonna want to get yourself a planner or something, a notebook, whatever you need so that you can write down everything that you need to do for that day or that week. I personally have one and it works wonders because trust me, by the time you get home and get through the day that you had, you are not gonna fully remember the Spanish flip grid assignment that you need to do that happened second period. But yeah, trust me, you are not going to remember what happens in the very, very early morning of your day all the way by the time you get back home, especially if you have like a sport or an activity. I need to like visually look at what I need to get done and then boom, we have a game plan. Let's go. Let's get the money and get this shit done. But yeah, stay organized. Please, please, please get a planner, get something. I have one. I love it so much. And last but not least, Don't stress. I know I was a little passive aggressive in this video, but honestly, these 4 years are gonna pass by you so fast in a blink of an eye that you're honestly not gonna realize it. It's gonna catch up to you and you're gonna be like, wait, I'm a whole senior now. That's how I feel, and I'm literally only a junior. Like, I still remember my first day as a freshman. Would I like to? No, but I still remember it. And I honestly need to wrap up this video because the sun is going down and I chose a really, really bad time to film it. But if you have a bad year, it's not gonna define who you are for the rest of your life. You're gonna be 35 and be like, dang, remember my sophomore year? That was so bad. Like, girl, no one's gonna remember it except for you. You know, go to that party, go to homecoming, go to the football games, go to a volleyball game, go to whatever it is you guys have, the pep assemblies. Like, always be present in the moment. Don't be smoking in the bathrooms. No one cares about that. I'm sorry, that is not the way to spend your high school life. Smoking in the bathroom, skipping class, and ending up in the principal's office. Like, if you want to be best friends with the dean, you go do that, babe. But like, be in the moment and take advantage of the time you have, especially as a teenager. Be reckless, be fun, do what you want. Don't actually do what you want. Listen to your parents, because I'm not trying to get in troubles with y'all parents. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a lot of me just rambling and talking, but hey, hopefully you got something out of it, at least one good thing. Comment down below one good thing that you took away from this video. If you'd like to see more content from me, make sure to subscribe and also check out my other social medias listed down below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and adios!